to the D&D Family Gamers. The Bigger here, back on again, Rose. Welcome back to the show. And tell us what definitely reminds because we're gonna be losing it because you guessed it, we got grind and we gotta do the rest of our coffee story quests. But we also have got to start off the new event, Whirling Waltz, which I'm like, yeah, we got a lot to do today. So we're grinding and more, quite literally. So if you enjoy, hit like, time, and comment. Let's kick fast and raise the bell, shall we? I can lose my fight today. JB! And I say that sarcastically. To that one. This time we'll do 5 Mora and 4 XP. Actually, how is that looking actually? Hang on. And I'm just gonna want a normal team I'm just going with because I need to try to get this done in a hurry. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Let's go with my Malrika team. Oh, that was weird. Strange. Strange. Alright, so
show me your
this.
Show no mercy. All right. Hear the echoes of the valley. Teamwork is dreamwork. Huh? This way. Let's ride. Light of the blazing sun. Try and stop me.
There we go. That's one. And what I'll do is so I don't lose my mind completely is I'm gonna do the 5 runs first, make my condensed, but then go do SCP story quest. I'm assuming about maybe 20 minutes on that, I'm gonna say. And then we'll be done, which is the goal. Now I'm gonna actually have that equipped. Oh, it won't. Wait, okay, it does. Good.
Watch this! Get to work! Everybody stand! Wrath from the skies!
Malrika head like an aim truck!
Incinerate! Full throttle!
Alright, that's 2. Okay, next right there. We didn't get this sucker done. Don't waste any more time. I'm just getting stuff done now. Alright, so we do this.
Light it up!
Do this. Hello? Oh.
Show no mercy! Get to work! Bring it! Teamwork is dreamwork! Light of the blazing sun!
Whoa!
Try and stop me!
Nice! Get wrecked. Alright, so it's that way. Got it.
All right.
Alright, we're gonna get the grind done. Come on! We can get it done now.
Well, here comes
Fulfill our pact! Rev the engines! Wrath
Okay.
from the skies!
Uh-oh.
Get to work! Fulfill our pact!
Deal.
Let's light it up!
Okay. I still have one more condensed, but let's double check to be sure. Wait, when did I get that? Whoa. Oh, I got... That's the gift. That's the gift. Oh my god. I didn't realize until it just hit me like a Mack truck. No freaking way, bro.
Bring it.
That's actually bonkers, man. Wow. I didn't even realize we got that.
You have to this fast. Show no mercy. Everybody stand. Light of the blazing sun.
Nice.
Try and stop me.
Alright, here we go. Alright, I'm gonna make more condensed so I can be already set for next bit. And you know what? I think we'll go with this team before doing the next part of the story. Why not? I know we have an Escoffier on the team, which I cannot wait to see how she does. I know she's more of a freeze type team unit, but hey, I'm gonna try it. What's all about me? I do great stuff in this game. Alright, back to Fontaine. Quickest way point would be that one. Ba-boom. Dive. Wait, that definitely wasn't there before, so that must be a one-time domain. Okay. Yeah, that's a one-timer type. You can see it. Alright, what we got in the domain? I'm curious. Wait. Why is it showing? Oh. I don't need hydro. I'm interested in why it was showing my condensed right. Oh. I think that's gonna be 8. Whoa! This place looks freaking crazy. Wow! This is a domain? Bro, this is so cool! Hands down, this is cool. Hmm?
Whoa, this place looks like an underwater restaurant, doesn't it? Suddenly, the idea of an adventure chef finding secret ingredients makes a whole lot more sense.
I think Modest's codex mentioned this place. A public bath from the time of Remoria. So yeah, definitely the kind of place that would have served food and drinks.
Huh? Some blubber beasts have come to join the party? How did they get here? Oh, they ran off!
That could be easier said than done. Something's blocking the entrance.
Well, did Modeste mention it in his adventure logs by any chance? They must have gotten through somehow.
Good point. Yes, that's right. It's coming back to me now.
We prepared a banquet for our shy little guests, and as the food flowed away on the current, they broke into a joyous chorus, and the path opened to us.
Okay. But the problem is I don't have a hydro now.
We have to feed the blubber beasts? With what? There's nothing here besides rocks, romaritime flowers, and lumitoile. See, this is why you should always bring snacks. You never know when you're gonna need them. Now we have to head all the way back to shore and grab some.
There is no time for that. Romaritime flowers and lumitoile will have to do. They may not look appetizing to us, but who knows? They could be blubber beast delicacies.
Prove.
Wait, we're seriously gonna try this?
Paimon, you know the rules. We got... Okay. 1, 2, 3.
A dash of frosting!
1, 2. Okay. Prepare the dish. Balance the flavors. Let's go over 5. I got my reason for this. I hope this works. 5, 3, 2. Oh, what is that? That looks weird.
Blubber beasts or not, are we sure this stuff is edible?
Trust me, they'll love it.
Oh, good question. If we try to put them in the pool, we'll probably just scare them off again, and who knows how long they'll be gone.
Yes, we can't afford to wait for them to double back. Oh, what was it that Modeste said again? Something about the food flowing away on the current.
Alright, so there's one. Oh, you are a turd. Alright, so I need to rotate. Deliver food. Make sure it gets over there. Yep.
Wow, it's really singing! It must taste better than Paimon thought!
Paimon! Don't get any bright ideas! Alright, so I need to make another one, but I should rotate this. Oh, that's a big one. Uh-oh.
The tracks turned back again. Ugh, so annoying.
Alright, here we go. Prepare the dish! Alright, we need major sweetness. How about you and you? Perfectly balanced! Simple math, baby. Alright, so we go boom. Okay, that should do it. Oh, can't go. I'm gonna get up there. It was funny, look. And bullseye it. Let's go.
Hey, it's open.
Treasure? Don't mind me, I'll take that. I see that not purple? No, it's not. Never mind. This domain is sick. I like the design. Oh, here we go. Some time ago. Uh-oh.
Hey, give me your water.
Here.
I said your water, the one you just drank out of?
Sure.
All those years slaving away under Escoffier, and then you. Today, it's finally paying off. Not only have I found the ruin that Savelli kept hidden, but I also get to boss you around like my little lapdog. Hey, go scout ahead for me. If we need to do any more blast tunneling, I want to know where to lay the explosives.
Explosive?
Did you not hear me? Get going.
Why don't you do it yourself?
Oh, when did you learn to fight back? You're always so compliant when I give you instructions by letter.
That's because you threatened to expose me for the Lumiline incident. I swear, if I'd known what you were planning, I'd never have...
Ha! Don't be so self-righteous. Admit it, you've always been jealous of Escoffier. That's why you lapped up everything I told you. You were terrified of her finding out about your part in the Lumiline incident, and you resented the way her reputation hung over you. So you jumped at the chance to convince yourself that she was the villain, that she deliberately hid her secret recipes from you just to hold you back. It was the only excuse you needed to justify getting back at her. First, idolization, then jealousy, suspicion, and self-deception. That's what this comes down to.
God
It was the
damn!
same story with Savelli and my ancestor. He
I
offered
knew it.
Modest his
I knew it.
friendship only to murder him out of vanity. He promised to explore the world with him, only to later destroy all records of their adventures. It's a miracle I even found this place. You have no idea the countless hours I spent piecing it all together. So you see, you're no better than Savelli. If you can't beat him, betray him, right?
I am no Savelli, nor will I ever be.
Oh, put a lid on it. You really think you can absolve yourself of your vindictive and jealous behavior now? Just because you finally realize that Escoffier never kept any secrets from you? You didn't show any remorse when she left, or in the cooking contest. Why start now? You have no right to redemption.
Wow.
I don't deserve her forgiveness. But I am done being bullied into submission by you!
Ooh,
can we get cat fight?
feisty. But you should watch your tone. Talking to me like that could get you in big trouble.
I somehow doubt that. Since I poisoned both our water bottles.
Ooh.
What?
Ever since I learned the truth. I've been biding
Oh,
my time,
that's clever.
waiting for this moment. You've played me like a fiddle for so long, and now this is payback!
But you drank it too.
It's
Yeah.
what we both deserve. This is the price we must pay for betraying Escoffier. You'll die here with me, Monica!
You.
Okay, this going crazy.
What's so funny?
Oh, you're too much. I thought I'd play along for a bit just to amuse myself. You gave a very rousing performance. I saw your dumb plan a mile off. There's no poison in these bottles, just clean, fresh water.
No.
Revenge is a dish best served cold, you know?
Shit.
Really think your half-baked plot would fool me? You're a lousy chef, and you make a lousy villain, too. A complete waste of space. No wonder you never amounted to anything.
Everything I ever did was a failure. And now, I failed again. For
We
the
did
last
get
time.
that fast before something
Hey,
more could
why
happen.
don't you try your hand at being a comedian in your next life? You got a good laugh out of me. But now the show's over. You should have just done like I asked, Savannah. All I wanted you to do was scout the ruins for me. But you had your chance, and now it's time to say goodbye.
Wait,
Stop right there!
that
Let her go,
blade.
Monica. We've got you surrounded.
Escoffier?
Ugh, looks like I'll have to keep you around for a little longer.
That blade's
You
not
can't.
in. Oh,
Stay back if you want her alive! Escoffier and the Traveler. I can't take you both on in combat, but if you so much as flinch, I can end Savannah's life in a heartbeat.
that blade's not from that you would see from a no
what
enemy
are
type.
you hoping to achieve by this? You're about to commit murder, and for what? A recipe?
A recipe? You chefs are all blinded by your myopic focus on kitchen affairs. Well, some of us actually have bigger fish to fry. Modeste had a secret. the truth behind his so-called genius, the je ne sais quoi factor in his ghetto de boer. And it's right here in these ruins.
Are you serious? You're here because of a Gâteau de Boer obsession? You've gone completely mad!
I couldn't care less about the cake itself. No, the real treasure is the secret ingredient that Modeste sourced from these ruins. He and Savelli were fools. A priceless treasure of Remoria in the palms of their hands, and they thought, ooh, this would go great in our cake mix. We're talking about a powerful stimulant that also sharpens the senses. That's no cooking ingredient. It's a groundbreaking drug. That's right. I've done my research. It was a drug that Remoria developed for their war machine. I could make a killing by selling it to the treasure hoarders or the Fatui.
Will you listen to yourself? You're completely delusional.
I agree.
My eyes are wide open. Just wait till I get my hands on this treasure. You'll see what a fool you've been.
Wait, what's that sound?
Explosions?
Just when I thought she couldn't get any crazier. She's lucky the whole place didn't collapse.
Uh-oh, Savannah's gone too!
Monica must have taken her. Oh, what a coward. She's only taken her hostage because she knows that she's no match for you.
That's true. Even if she finds the treasure, she'll need Savannah alive if she wants to get out of here in one piece.
Very true.
Oh, well, our path's been blocked, so let's look for another route.
Okay, so what way do I go?
A dash of frosting! The water looks pretty deep here. Maybe it leads somewhere.
Aha! Dive! Wait, so she's from Fontaine. Does she do it? Hey, she does! Let's go! Haha! I didn't know if she was truly from Fontaine, so, you know, I had to see if she did. Oh, wait a minute. We're gonna need your ability. Come here, you. Explosion! Oh, I'm getting that. Don't mind me, guys. I just want this. There we go. Thank you, bundle business. Oh. Whoop! Oh.
Golems! How are they still mobile?
They were probably awakened by the explosion just now. Alright, Knife Skills 101. Time for some rough chopping.
Okay. Ooh.
Full throttle!
Alright, so is that a Scorpion? Wait, what's her charge attack? That's her charge attack? She doesn't even... Ah! Crazy! Wait, oh no. Here we go again.
Another door? Guess we need to prepare another feast for our guests.
Okay. Yep, 2 of them this time, okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Nope. Ah! About to come up with a better idea.
A dash of frosting!
2. Oh, brother. Is that even gonna be legal? Ugh. Okay. We go 6 to 5 to 4. No. To 5? No. Go 6. I need more ingredients. Dang nabbit! 1, 2. Can I? Oh my god! Could I get a bloody 3?
Off to the freezer.
I mean a 4. Uh oh. All right. We got it. Place. Let's go. 1. Oh, I'm an idiot, aren't I? I'll take it! Oh. Hoorah! This mechanic is kind of fun. Okay. Okay.
It seems to really like the texture of Rome Maritime flowers.
I did not count it. Shit.
A dash of frosting.
Alright, let's do the 5. And then 2. Boom! Easy peasy lemon squeezy! Alright. Let's kind of get this pre-prepped a little bit, so... Oh, wait, you can't... Oh, I understand. I understand. Alright, do that. Do it. Do it. I said do it. Wait, what? Oh, I'm an idiot, aren't I? Yep. Alright, go, 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 go. Here it comes. Ambush.
A little amuse boost.
Light of the blazing sun! Try and stop me!
I never knew you could process Lumitwol like that. Alright, I've got to jot this down.
Oh boy. Seriously, I want her to meet Xiangling.
This
I
could
think it'd be
open the
hilarious.
door to a whole new world.
Yep, that's literally the plan. Wait, hold on. Which door are you talking about?
Wait, there's no churches? Game, never mind. Never mind. Alright, so what we got? We're really 2 volts in, baby! Let's go! What's this way? Nothing, got it. Oh, this looks so cool. This domain is freaking huge, though. Goddamn huge! Oh. Oh. Interesting, okay.
That's strange. These don't look Romorian to me. More like last century Fontaine.
Adventurers from last century Fontaine, huh? Oh, Modeste and Savelli, do you think they camped here?
By the looks of it, this was a one-person camp. They adventured together, but maybe one of them came back alone at a later date. Huh, you really think so?
Trust our adventurers' instincts. We're pros at this stuff.
No, I'm a pro leak.
Okay, well, the Traveler has more adventuring experience overall, but Paimon's definitely a pro rummager from all those treasure chests. Darn it! Paimon was just about to show off her rummaging skills.
Huh, no kidding. Are all adventurers so obsessed with journaling? I mean, I guess I take a lot of notes when I'm cooking as well, but I thought that was just me.
Nah.
Anyway, let's find out who was here.
Oh my god.
It's been years since I've last visited these ruins. It's exactly the way I remember it. This place probably hasn't changed in millennia. Sadly, up above, on dry land, everything has changed. The treasure of Remoria. That's what we used to call it. Modeste was right about its potential. It turned Gâteau de Bourg into a national sensation. Our limited stock of the substance meant that the gâteau could only be produced on a small scale. But this only drove up the popularity all the more.
Right.
Modeste was right about that too. He predicted all of it. He was praised as a genius, while I, as the one person who'd ever disagreed with him, was labeled a talentless fool. Modeste tried his best to console me, but I knew better than anyone just how great the gulf was between us. Our conversations grew scarce, and we saw less and less of each other. I didn't fight it. He had new friends and a career of his own. Why invite further disdain by inserting myself where I did not belong? I told myself that maybe one day, when I finally created a masterpiece of my own, I'd be able to face him without shame. Or maybe one day, when I've put these feelings of self-loathing behind me, I'd be able to ask him with a smile on my face, how about we go on one more adventure, for old time's sake? Unfortunately, that day will never come.
Wow.
So it was Savelli. From the sounds of it, he came back after Modeste had already died.
I always thought it was just a legend. But if it's true, then this must be the place where they found their secret ingredient, the birthplace of Gâteau de Bourg.
In that case, what does that say about the death of Modeste? If it's all true, maybe Savelli really did have something to do with it.
The taste of Gâteau de Bourg has changed. Modeste was convinced of this, even though everyone swore they couldn't tell. Being the perfectionist that he was, he refused to accept even the slightest flaw in his work. He stopped all sales of the product, locked himself away in the kitchen, and worked day and night, vowing to find out where he had gone wrong. But as he baked and taste tested over and over again, he found he only strayed further and further from the original taste. It was only when he was sipping on coffee one day and realized he could not taste the bitterness that the truth finally dawned on him. What had changed was not the gâteau,
He
but
lost
a
his
sense
sense
of
of
taste.
taste. Oh, that's
The treasure of
brutal.
Remoria stimulates the senses, taste included, and invigorates the spirit. In the short term, it offers people the ultimate gourmet experience, but in the long term, it dulls their senses entirely.
Oh.
In hindsight, it made perfect sense. After all, why would a culture that sought liberation from the constraints of their bodies care for the loss of their senses? But we realized it too late. We were just too late. Over the course of his many culinary experiments, Modeste exhausted the remaining supply of the treasure of Remoria. He consumed it all himself.
Oh no.
The finest culinary talent of his generation now faced a future in which he would never be able to taste anything ever again. Finally, in despair, he took his own life.
Whoa.
And because we had become estranged, I could not be there to stop him, to offer some words of comfort, or even to say goodbye. Yet despite everything, he sent me his final letter.
The treasure of Remoria? Guess Monica was really onto something. It really was a kind of drug.
So, Modeste chose to end his own life. Then, why all the rumors that Savelli murdered him? Also, neither the Codex nor any other contemporary records make any mention of the treasure of Remoria. It's almost as if someone deliberately erased it from history.
Modeste told me everything in his final letter. His was a tale of how even a genius could fail, and how much more devastating it is when it happens. Did he hope I would gain some personal catharsis from knowing the truth? Or maybe he wished for me to warn the public about the dangers of Gâteau de Bourg, proving that I had been right all along. But if the public ever learned how Modeste's greatest triumph became his undoing, his fall from grace would be swift and merciless. 1 minute a genius, The next, a joke. It would surely spell the end for his restaurant, too. What would be his legacy then? How would future generations view everything we built together? I fear the scorn I have faced these last years would pale in comparison to the scorn shown to him by the history books. I cannot let that come to pass.
I see, so he erased
I will do what I must to protect his name. It will mean tampering with his notes to remove the damning details, leaving mere fragments of our story behind. It may lead his family to suspect me of having a hand in his demise. But if that's the price of destroying all evidence of my crimes, then so be it. I would rather the world believe a tale of genius and jealousy than see his reputation in tatters. The final loose end is the evidence here, at the bottom of the sea.
Damn.
Huh? What's wrong? Didn't we say Savannah should be safe for now?
So we thought, but if Monica finds out what happened to the treasure, there's no telling what she might do.
Yeah, 10 says she snaps. Alright, let's go. Oh, read. Damn, this story is interesting. I don't blame the guy doing what he did. It honestly made a lot of sense. Do not open that! No, 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 no.
The treasure of Remoria. I have found you at last.
Monica? You're gonna be dead in about 30 seconds because there's a golem behind you, you dumbass.
Savelli, you tried your best to bury the truth, but you underestimated the children of Modeste. Some fragments of his diary escaped your clutches, and we have held on to them for generations. But I have to thank you too, Savannah. Without your help retrieving the codex, and with it the last piece of the puzzle, I may never have found this place. But now, finally, the secret to Remoria's military might is within my grasp.
To your right,
the
dumbass.
treasure of Remoria is mine.
Slice. Wait.
Oh.
Dang.
It's empty.
Figured.
It's empty?
Monica? Oh, we were seconds too late.
Yeah, she's dead.
Escoffier? What's the deal with that jar?
Oh, Savelli's final act. He wanted to conceal the secret of the treasure forevermore and make sure it would never harm anyone again. So he came here after his friend's death and destroyed every last shred that remained.
This can't be happening. All the years I spent piecing together the truth. All my painstaking planning.
You got a bigger fist to cry, woman. I
for
want
an
to do.
empty
I
jar.
want to do that.
Monica, don't do anything stupid. This ruin is more dangerous than you realize.
Exactly. There's golems here.
Oh, shut your pie hole!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Praise be to Lord Remus.
Hmm? Lord Remus. Wait a minute. Is that the one from the Underground Sea one?
You barbarian shall be slain.
Yeah, you're going down now. Oh.
She's a nutcase. A liability to herself and everyone else. Well, now it's up to us to clean up the mess she's made. Take these golems out.
Don't tell me twice. Oh, that's it? I'll tell you one more. Now did she survive or not?
Why is this place still shaking?
Well, she's down.
Either way, it's all her fault.
Yeah.
Enough chit-chat. Let's get out of here, Traveler Escoffier, come on!
Okay, I'm coming.
Whoa!
Oh, no you don't. If I can't get what I want, neither will any of you.
How the
I've got nothing to show for my life's work so far. But if I can take another so-called genius down with me in my final moment, then it was all worth it.
You're a psycho!
Yes, he is. Hey, nice hit! Hey, that worked.
Savannah? Oh, when did you wake up?
Whoop, she's out. Well, we better drag her back inside the force of the
I
mirror.
may be a lousy chef, but it looks like I'm not a complete waste of space.
We need to go.
Traveler? Okay, let's go!
Okay, I'm on a run sequence? Oh, shit, they leave her. The whole place just collapse. Oh! Damn.
Escoffier! Savannah!
Traveler! And Paimon!
Venejem, what are you all doing here?
Good question.
What did you expect us to do? Stay at the restaurant and sit on our merry derrieres? While the
Merry
Traveler and the
derrieres?
Escoffier were out here risking their lives?
We had to do something. Even though that something ended up being, well, waiting for you here instead.
I don't deserve any of you. And I certainly don't deserve to be your head chef. It was my fault Escoffier had to leave. Then I couldn't live up to her standards. I acted like a tyrant in the
Yeah, you
kitchen.
did! What happened, May Woman?
And
I
now
think
I almost got
my
myself
ass.
killed. Come back, Escoffier.
No.
Come and be our head chef again. I'll never be able to replace you.
Watch. Do they know?
Okay, so everything I said to you the day I left, it just went in one ear and out the other?
Yep.
Huh? Sorry, I was kinda in my own head at the time. All I could think about was the Lumiline situation. What was it you said again?
Forget it. It doesn't matter. Anyway, I didn't leave this job because of you. And you're not nearly as awful a chef as you think. If you were that bad, why would all your staff show up here for you?
That is true.
Escoffier's right. Sure, you nitpick our work and get us to do things over a lot. But when it comes down to it, you're the one who's always doing whatever it takes to make sure the customers get served on time, every time.
Things were pretty rough after Escoffier left, and Savannah's the only reason we've been able to make it through.
Our customers know that Escoffier doesn't work for us anymore. But the fact is, they keep coming back. If that's not an endorsement of your work, I don't know what is.
He had a point there.
At the end of the day, we're all human, and we all make mistakes. All we can do is recognize where we get it wrong and do our best to improve. That's all that's humanly possible.
No, I get what you're saying, but what I did to Fermont and to Escoffier, it's unforgivable.
Then go
Well, about that,
apologize.
there's someone else here to see you, Chef.
It's been a while, Chef Savannah.
Fermont? I'm so sorry. I put far too much pressure on you. And the way I stubbornly refused to go and see you after you fell
I'm
ill.
kind of shocked though how much they made that
There's
character
no
Monica
excuse.
into a psycho at the end.
I'm too late.
I
aren't
see.
I?
Went off
The
the
damage
hinges
is
type
done.
deal.
I heard that you can't even hold a kitchen knife anymore.
Actually, I think I'm going to be just fine.
Huh?
We thought Firmin's problem was purely psychological in nature. But after the threat letter came to light, it got Firmin thinking. And then he remembered the tea that Monica used to give him every night. And as it turns out, she was lacing it with Lumiline the whole time.
Oh!
No way! Doesn't that cause nerve damage?
It can. High doses pose a risk of serious nervous and sensory complications. But If you calculate the dosage carefully, you can control the extent of
Wow.
its effects. A small dose might simply make a person more emotional, whether that mean more fragile or more hot-tempered.
No wonder it seemed like you'd lost your edge.
I asked my friends at the Fontaine Research Institute about it. They said that with the low dose I was taking, the risks are pretty small. They also fixed me up with some meds and said I should recover in no time. Well, that's what happens when you give someone a little bit of hope to cling on to.
There's more. We believe that Firmin was likely not Monica's only victim.
Savannah too.
You mean she poisoned me too?
Oh, so that's why Savannah's been so irritable this whole time.
Let's not be too quick to blame everything on the Lumiline. That stuff can only amplify what's already there. So tasty food will seem like the most delicious thing in the world, while food you don't particularly care for will become utterly revolting. So you better make sure you reflect on your behavior and apologize to every single person you've wronged.
I will. I'm sorry. There's still one question that's really bugging me. Why is it that no matter what I do, my Gâteau de Bourg never tastes the same as yours? Is it just... I mean, is it because...
I know
you're
it
a
is.
genius and
Yeah, but
I'm
it's like
not?
the old saying. Come on, if he says it, I'm
It's
right.
because the heating element in your oven is broken, you silly goose.
Hey, I'm looking at Is that it?
I felt like something was off during the cooking contest. Once I got around to checking all the equipment, I noticed it right away. There was a half-degree discrepancy between the temperature setting and the actual temperature.
A half degree?
All the ovens in the whole
Really?
kitchen had the same problem, which confused me at the time, but by this point, it's pretty obvious that Monica must have tampered with them. I would have figured it out the day of the bake-off, since the issue affected both our teams. But of course, Monica sabotaged mine so that could never happen.
No.
That's funny.
I spent so long trying to find out where I was going wrong, and then you pinpoint the problem in just one night?
Yeah.
It all comes back to one simple, undeniable truth. You're a genius. And I'm just plain old Savannah.
I call him more like you use her head.
Cut it out! Stop the woe is me act for a second and just think. I came up with this recipe. You don't think that might have something to do with it?
Act of
Do you
her
know how long I
personality is
spent
hilarious.
perfecting my
I
Gâteau de
love
Bourg?
it.
3 years! 3 whole years! I know this dish inside out, back to front and upside down.
Damn!
And you've been head chef now for what, 6 months? If that? A couple hundred failed attempts, and you're gonna throw in the kitchen towel? And declare you'll never be successful because you're not a genius? You clearly have no idea how many kitchen failures I've had under my belt.
How many? I'm
Or
curious.
just how long it took me to finally get my recipe to a level I was satisfied with. Genius or not, everyone makes mistakes. Modeste did, Savelli did, everyone does.
She's right.
You're only a lousy chef if you don't face up to your mistakes, learn from them, and then keep chipping away until you crack the problem once and for all. Surely you haven't forgotten all that. You were no lousy chef back when I handed you the reins.
I haven't forgotten. And I'll make sure I never do.
That's our head chef.
Ha! Sounds like we won't need another changing of the guard in the Hotel de Bord kitchen anytime soon. Huzzah!
Aw, what a perfect ending to a crazy journey. Look how happy everyone is.
So you got your mojo back now?
Moto?
Yeah. Thanks to you, Escoffier. In fact, no. Thanks to all of you.
Now it's supposed to be the end, I'm
Aw,
assuming.
friends again. So nice to see them finally settle their beef.
Good. So now that's out of the way.
Smack her.
It's time for payback. You cheated in our last bake-off, and I demand a rematch right now.
But That was mostly Monica's fault, wasn't it?
Don't care. She wants a rematch.
Right. And also, does it have to be right now? Savannah's only just got her mojo back, and you barely escaped from a death trap.
That is true.
No excuses. This is a cooking contest between two top chefs, and nothing will stand in its way. So grab your spatula and get ready, because this rematch is happening today. Right now, this instant.
Hey, so, this whole time you were salty about losing?
Of course she was. Whoa, hello.
The second cooking contest commences now!
This time, no more games, and no holding back.
What the hell? Oh wow, I'm not gonna lie. God, I think my ears almost blew on that one. Oh. Whoa. Really? I totally could not see with that anime. Oh.
I feel
Come
like
on.
I don't have the right to be here.
No, you do.
Hey, what are you so afraid of? You can't unbake it now. And
That
if you
is true.
serve it, then good or bad, you'll never find out how to improve. If you're too scared to fail, you'll never know what real success tastes like. So?
Embrace your failure. Taste it. Digest it. That's the way to success.
I don't know. Sounds like it's easier said than done.
Whoa.
I'll
do it.
Interesting. I'm assuming it's almost the ending. So I'm assuming we're gonna have a little chat with Escoffier by ourselves.
The results are in! A landslide victory for Escoffier!
Let's go.
Quite rightly, too. Piece of cake.
Quite literally. He called that tail.
Oh yeah, look at that! Savannah looks pretty chipper too, considering she lost.
Now, where were we? Yes. Do you have any more questions for me? After ever... I thought Navia would have filled you in. And actually, I said all this to Savannah before I left. Although, as we saw, I don't think any of it sank in. I had two reasons for leaving. One was the food safety incident, of course. But the other was that the Hotel de Boer had reached a point where it didn't need me anymore.
Oh.
So I decided to step down and look for new opportunities to improve myself.
Okay.
Improve how?
Good question.
Well, a while back, I got to know a fellow chef from Liyue. And in her, I saw so many
No
new
freaking way! She met with Shanglia! What the heck? We were just talking about that, goddammit. Come on, I want the interaction,
She
please.
has that same adventurous spirit that Modeste and Sibeli had in their youth. Slime mucus, blizzard tails. With her,
Oh,
nothing's
that's
off the table.
funny!
There's a whole world of new flavors
they
out there
actually
waiting
did
to
get
be
to meet each
explored,
other.
hiding away in ingredients
Come on,
we overlook.
Hoyo! You should have that whole scene. That was sick. I want to pay for that.
Case in point, remember those Romaritime flowers down in the ruins? I used them in the cooking contest just now. Did you taste the difference?
What? Paimon didn't notice at all.
Half of the art of cooking is dissecting the recipes of previous chefs and figuring out the exact constellation of elements that gave their work its signature
That's
taste.
interesting.
And the other half,
Dang.
it lies in freeing yourself from the confines of the
Right when
kitchen.
she did leeway and
You've
chef,
got to go out and explore the
I
endless
knew it had to be
possibilities out there.
Shangling. No question.
Uh-oh. Paimon's suddenly not sure she wants to try your cooking anymore.
Don't worry, it's not going to be a free-for-all like in Modeste's time. Before I put anything into my food, I'll obviously do my research, make sure it doesn't contain any harmful substances. In the meantime, take this. It's a recipe for Petit Gâteau de Bourg revised version. I tweaked it to suit your needs as busy adventurers. Hope you enjoy, and remember, feedback is always welcome.
Shit.
All right! So, do you ever see yourself returning to Hotel de Bourg?
Nope.
Oh, of course.
Not
I've
yet.
already promised Banishem that I'll come back every once in a while to make sure the quality of the food remains at an acceptable level.
You know, Paimon's still a little disappointed that we never got to see the treasure of Remoria.
Oh, we did.
Surely Monica wouldn't have gotten drawn in so deeply if it wasn't for all the mystery surrounding the original Gâteau de Bourg.
Wait for it.
She practically dedicated her life to finding the lost pieces of Modeste's diary. Then went to all that trouble to infiltrate the Hotel de Bourg. And in the end, it was all for nothing.
Since you mentioned the treasure, between Modeste's writings and what we saw in those ruins, I think I may have figured out the truth.
Really?
The so-called treasure of Remoria was most likely a substance that the Remorians extracted from Lumitoiles, better known to us as Lumiline.
Oh.
Huh? So then, why all the hype back in the early days of Gâteau de Bourg?
Don't forget, it was a very different era. We could barely even refine sugar back then, so desserts were very much in their infancy. In a world of bland food, it's no wonder that the first thing to really excite people's taste buds took the world by storm.
Makes sense.
And as for the Lumiline, it may well have been somewhat valuable in ancient times. But these days, it's just another drug from the Fontaine Research Institute. Even if Savelli hadn't destroyed it all, I doubt it would be worth that much these days.
So after all that, there was nothing in those ruins but worthless junk.
Pretty much.
Feels strange to say it, but Paimon almost feels sorry for Monica. She sacrificed it all only to get nothing in return.
Hey!
Navi!
Huh? Navia?
You just got back from that underwater ruin, right? Well, check it out. They ran a special issue.
Well,
Did
yeah,
you
Charlotte.
see anything like this down there? Freshly unearthed from the ruins of Rumoria. A magnificent jar thought to be over 1,000 years old. Experts say it has immense artistic and historical value. It could be worth an absolute fortune.
Wait, isn't that the jar they used to hold the treasure?
If only it was still in one piece. Some butterfingers must have dropped it or something.
Don't know.
It's such a shame.
How much are the words? Dang damn it! That was good. I like that. And we're getting the recipe too. And I claim that. That means we have the new mats for her, which is awesome. Now we will simply just get a Scorpion right here, right now. On the next pole. Now. God damn it! That's like 64 pity, I believe. Ah, game, you are a nightmare. Uh-oh. Double before I die. Alright, I think I'm about to now only go pitch up my grinding. And I do want to check out the new event. So I'll probably do another stream, why not? Let's see. Where are those bloody ley lines? Wait. Am I blind? I think I'm blind because I don't see the other one. I only see the moral one. Oh. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Then this here too? What the shit, Mo? Uh-oh. You know what I mean? Well, folks, I think we'll end it here for now. So, Junior and the Z&D family gamers and show. Hope you all liked that one. That, folks, was kind of nutty, not gonna lie. Oh, there it is. No, doesn't mean I'm finding that high. I gotta say, that story was good. I liked it. It was funny. And a bit psychotic. when dealt with Monica, she just went complete crazy mode. But I figure next time we're going to be checking out this story, which is, story / event typically. So, anyways, if you enjoy, hit like, subscribe, and comment. Thank you all for watching. Hope to see no one of Genshin Impact, which will be in a few minutes. So, hope to see you then. See you all next one. Laters.